Dickel Tennessee Sour Mash No.8 whiskey. Now, No.8 whiskey, it's not aged 8 years, it's aged between I think 5 and 7 according to the distillery. It's 40% ABV, it's a 750ml bottle, and it's actually a really great deal at the moment. You pick this up at Dan Murphy's for about, normally retails for about $57. Online offer at Dan Murphy's, you can pick it up for $41.85. So it's a really great deal. So obviously this is a Tennessee whiskey. Charcoal mellow, the Lincoln County process they call it. Jack Daniels does as well. Now it's a little bit different to say what the home distillers may do, where they will use activated carbon to try and make a really clean neutral spirit. This is charcoal, so it's a little bit different. It will remove some of it, but it doesn't remove as much as activated carbon does. So it's also a sour mash. Now if you're probably wondering at home what a sour mash is, okay, let me just read it out to you. Sour mashing is a method in which a percentage of the fermented and boiled wash from the previous batch is added to a subsequent wash, usually at a minimum of 25% of the total wash volume. So what that does also will keep flavour consistency too in the distillation. So let's get into it. Using the Glencairn glass, if you haven't heard of these, you can pick these up at Dan Murphy's for about $10, $11. Yeah, they're really the only way to drink whiskey, to be honest. I've had that for about a month and a half. I haven't been drinking much beer at all. I've pretty much started the scotches, and also I've actually developed a taste. I had a taste a little bit of bourbon when I was younger. That was more of a mix. Now I've come back and I've got a little bit of a taste for the American whiskies, corn whiskies. I should also add to, let's pour a little bit out. Should also add, this is a little bit more grain than the other guys. I think it's something like 84% corn, it's around 8% rye, and 8% would be malted barley. Using the barley, it's got an enzyme in it which helps convert the starches to sugars for the yeast to ferment. Righto, let's put that there. So, colour's got a nice amber, somewhat honey-like appearance. Looks pretty good in this Glencairn glass. Now this is my second bottle. I've been sipping this for about probably this spirit off and on for the last probably 2.5 to 3 weeks. I didn't know it existed till I started getting into it, and I didn't realise that there was another Tennessee whiskey you could buy from Dan Murphy's apart from the famous Jack Daniels. I smell, like corny grain and a bit of like spicy smell, and also obviously that oak. Now they use for this spirit, they use new charred American oak barrels, so they've got a fresh char on them, and so that is going to impart a lot of flavour into a whiskey. Compared to say your scotches are using old sherry barrels. I think they may use, some distilleries may use ex-American barrels, because with the bourbons and that they use the barrel ones, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the tradition there. And then it gets sold on. So let's get into it, eh? Cheers. So beautiful. Such a relaxed spirit. It's I wouldn't say it's overly complicated. It's a bit different to like scotches, which scotches, especially the blended versions, have a lot going on. A lot of distilleries going on, but it's really nicely relaxed kind of spirit, easy going. I get somewhat like a honey sweetness, a little bit of buttered corn. Also, at the back end of it, to me, there's a bit of cinnamon and I get a little bit of pepper. But that's to my taste buds. That's the interesting thing about spirits. A lot of people have a different way of describing it. But it's very enjoyable, even like I say, as a sipper. Real smooth. You can use it for cocktails, for a mixer. I have blended this. I've tried this with a few Pepsi Ice mixture. Pepsi is my preferred mixer to Coke. It seems to blend better, I believe, my own opinion. But it's definitely, I actually just normally have this, I normally just sip on this. Not a full dram, but just have a sipper, and very nice. A lot of different flavours. Obviously that protein described too. It's got the yolks. The yolk is there too in the flavour. With the obviously with, like I'm saying, the yolk does so much for the flavouring of the spirit. It's a combination. It's all a big marriage. The marriage of the mash, the distillation. Making the cuts, and then in the barrel, aging it. It's a nice marriage. It all comes together to make a really good quality spirit. And at the moment, like I said, you can pick this up at $41.85 online at the time of this review. So thanks for watching this episode of reviewing a whiskey on Jazz Beer Reviews. But there's going to be more coming as I delve into the world of spirits, especially whiskies. There's so many out there, and there's a lot of small blokes starting up now too. A lot of craft distilleries as well. Actually, have a craft brewer in my area has also gone into have a distillery. Obviously, they start with gin, because gin they can put the product out and sell it where you need to age your whiskies. It takes time, so. Hopefully, I'm hoping down the track in a few years' time they will start releasing whiskies. That'd be really great. And I would try the gin, but the gin's about $65 a bottle. I'm not that big a gin drinker. So, anyway, thanks for watching this episode. You guys, we'll take care. See you later.